In a city where everyone seems to be chasing their dreams, there are those who fight in silence, invisible to most. But it is these untold stories that hold extraordinary strength, a strength that can change the world. Today, we will dive into the life of a young man named João. Born and raised in poverty, João always dreamed of being a great entrepreneur. His eyes sparkled with the vision of a better future, even when the reality around him seemed to crush every hope. Every day, João faced unimaginable challenges: the lack of resources, sleepless nights, constant doubts. Everything seemed to conspire against him, but inside his chest there was something that nothing could extinguish: an indomitable heart, a fierce will to transform his destiny. It was in a moment of absolute despair that João made a decision that would change his life forever. He decided he could no longer live in the shadows of uncertainty. He decided he would fight, no matter the cost. This is the story of João, a young man with a huge dream and an even greater determination. Get ready to be inspired as João's journey is about to begin. João woke up every day before the sun rose. The streets were still dark and empty, reflecting the loneliness he felt on his journey. With calloused hands and a tired body, he started his daily work, struggling to earn his daily bread. Every penny he managed to save was a step towards his dream. But reality was relentless. Bills piled up, food was scarce, and the weight of responsibilities threatened to crush him. There were days when hunger and despair became almost unbearable. But even in the darkest moments, when it seemed like the whole world was against him, João clung to his vision of a better future. He knew he had to find a way to escape that cycle of poverty and pain. And it was then that he made a promise to himself: he would never give up. For João, nights were as challenging as days. While many rested, he studied under the dim light of a candle, absorbing all the knowledge he could. Borrowed books, notes scribbled on torn pieces of paper, anything that could help him understand the world of business and prepare for the future he envisioned. With every page turned, every concept learned, João felt a new spark of hope ignite within him. He had no resources, but he had a determination that surpassed any obstacle. Each small victory, each new understanding, was a brick in the construction of his big dream. But the road was long and arduous, and there were moments when doubts consumed him. Will I ever make it? He wondered. Is all this effort worth it? And then, on one particularly difficult night, as the cold wind blew through the broken windows of his home, João looked up at the starry sky and made a silent promise. He was not just fighting for himself. He was fighting for all those who, like him, dreamed in silence. He would prove it was possible. He would shine, no matter how dark the night was. With unwavering determination, João began to put into practice everything he had learned. He knew that to achieve his dream, he would need to be creative and bold. It was then that he had an idea that would change everything. On a hot afternoon, while working, João noticed something that everyone seemed to ignore: food waste. Fruits and vegetables that were not sold were discarded, even though they were still good for consumption. This deeply troubled him, and then, like a flash of inspiration, he saw an opportunity. João began to collect these wasted foods with the merchant's permission. He decided he would turn them into products that could be sold at affordable prices, helping both the merchants and low-income consumers. Thus, his first venture was born: a small stand selling juices and preserves made from rescued food. At first, many doubted his idea. Friends and family warned him about the risks, about the possibility of failure. But João was determined. He worked day and night, experimenting with recipes, adjusting flavors, and slowly gaining customers' trust. And that's when the small victories began to. Each bottle of juice sold, each compliment received, was a concrete step towards his big dream. Huao's stand began to gain popularity, not only for the taste of the products, but also for the message behind them, a message of sustainability, of making the most of what is available, of hope. One day, while Huao was serving his customers at the stand, a distinguished man, dressed in expensive clothes and exuding superiority, approached. He looked around disdainfully, his eyes fixating on Huao's products with a critical gaze. "Man, what is this? Juice made from leftovers? Who would buy something like this?" The customers around stopped, and an uncomfortable silence spread. Huao, always polite, offered a smile. "Huao, good morning, sir. Would you like to try some of our juice? It's made from fresh and sustainable ingredients." The man took a cup of juice, looked at it with disdain, and took a sip, only to spit it out on the ground. "Man, this is disgusting. How dare you sell something like this? No wonder you're in this position. Who in their right mind would buy this crap?" The public humiliation was evident. Huao felt his face burn with shame, but he took a deep breath and kept calm. "Huao, I'm sorry you didn't like it. Open to constructive criticism to improve." "Man, improve? Ha! Do you think you can improve? You should give up. People like you will never achieve anything. Look at you, trying to do something big with trash." The words cut deep, but Huao refused to show weakness. He knew that more than ever he needed to stay strong. "Huao, thank you for your opinion, sir. I will take it into consideration. But I believe that with hard work and dedication, we can turn anything, even trash, into something valuable." The man let out a sarcastic laugh and walked away, still murmuring words of contempt. The customers, who had been watching in silence, began to murmur among themselves. Some looked at Huao with sympathy, others with curiosity. Customer 1, "Don't mind him, Huao. Your juice is great." Customer 2, "Yes, we're with you. Keep up the good work." The words of support warmed Huao's heart. He knew that this moment could be a breaking point, but he chose to turn it into motivation. "Huao, thank you all. I promise I will continue to work hard to bring the best to you." And so, with the support of his community and an even stronger will, Huao moved forward. Each insult received became fuel for his determination. He wasn't just making juice, he was creating a future, not just for himself, but for everyone who believed in him. As Huao struggled to overcome the humiliation and continue his work, something unexpected happened that would change everything again. On a rainy morning, while Huao was cleaning his stand, a sleek sports car stopped in front. Out stepped a well-dressed woman with an aura of confidence and a look of curiosity. She approached Huao with a keen expression. Woman, "Hello, I'm Anna. I'm an investor and I've heard about your work. Can I try your juice?" Huao, surprised, offered a glass of juice with a shy smile. Anna took a sip, and to Huao's surprise, her eyes lit up. "Anna, this is amazing. The flavor is excellent, and the idea behind your business is fantastic. It's not just about taste, but about social impact. I'm impressed." Anna revealed that she was looking for innovative initiatives to support, and Huao's commitment to sustainability and community caught her attention. She offered him the opportunity to present his project at an important entrepreneur conference. "Anna, you have a unique chance to show the world what you're doing. With a little investment and guidance, your business could grow and achieve much more." Huao, still stunned, accepted the opportunity with gratitude. The chance to present his idea to a wider audience brought a new wave of hope and determination. At the conference, Huao gave a passionate presentation. He spoke about his humble beginnings, the difficulties he faced, and how he turned a simple idea into a project with real impact. His speech touched many hearts, and as a result, he secured a significant investment that would allow him to expand his business and reach more people. With the new investment and the visibility he gained, Huao was ready to take the next big step. He decided to open a snack bar in the heart of the city, a space that reflected not only his dream, but also his commitment to innovation and quality. In the city center on a busy street, Joao found a small location that would become his new home. The walls were decorated with vibrant colors and inspiring images, creating a welcoming and modern environment. He knew he needed to bring something new and exciting to stand out among the competitors. Joao delved into the internet, exploring juice and snack recipes from around the world. He spent hours watching videos, reading blogs, and collecting ideas. Each new discovery was a source of inspiration. He adapted the recipes to fit his concept of sustainability and making the most of the ingredients. Joao wasn't just creating a menu, he was creating an experience. A place where each snack and juice told a story, not just about flavor, but about a commitment to quality and positive impact. The snack bar quickly became a popular hangout. The menu was a vibrant mix of innovative and healthy options. From exotic juices with fresh fruit combinations to gourmet sandwiches with fresh and surprising ingredients, Joao offered something for every taste. With each new item he launched, the snack bar attracted more curious and enthusiastic customers. The innovative recipes were not only delicious, they were proof of how Joao had turned his dream into reality. He implemented customer feedback and continued to refine his creations, always looking for ways to surprise and delight. One of the biggest successes was the Juice of Hope, a revitalizing blend of rare fruits. It became a symbol of Joao's effort and dedication to offer something truly special, and people noticed. Lines formed at the door, and the snack bar became a lively meeting place full of conversations and laughter. On a beautiful sunny day, when the city was full of energy and life, something unexpected happened that brought a new dimension to Joao's story. The same man who had humiliated now with a different expression and a look of regret, walked into Joao's snack bar. And the look he carried was very different from the disdain he had shown before. He approached the counter where Joao was serving customers with his welcoming smile. "Man, well, I don't know if you remember me, but I'm the man who made those harsh criticisms about your juice." Joao looked up, immediately recognizing the man. The memory of the humiliation resurfaced, but he remained calm. "Joao, yes, I remember. What can I do for you today?" "Man, I came here today to apologize. On that day, I was wrong. I didn't understand what you were doing and didn't give your work the respect it deserved. Today, I saw the line in front of your cafe and the quality of your products. I was struck by the transformation you've achieved. I now realize how valuable your idea is and how much you fought to get here." The man, with his voice choked by sincerity, extended his hand to Joao. "Man, I would like to apologize for what I said. I was completely mistaken, and if you're willing, I'd like to make amends in some way. I can offer an investment or any other form of support you need." Joao looked at the man and felt a mix of emotions. The hurt from the past was still there, but he knew that true strength lay in forgiving and moving forward. "Joao, I accept your apology. Life is full of lessons, and we all learn from our mistakes. What matters is what we do afterward. If you want to help, I'm open to discussing opportunities for collaboration and making a difference together." The man, visibly relieved and grateful, thanked Joao and made a simple request, a glass of the special juice Joao served. After taking a sip, he smiled, genuinely impressed. "Man, this juice is truly wonderful. I now understand why people are talking so much about it." Joao, with a warm smile, handed over the glass and offered a firm handshake. The reconciliation was a powerful moment, not only for them, but also for everyone present in the cafe. Sometimes the greatest lessons come from the most unexpected encounters. Joao shows us that forgiveness not only liberates those who have wronged us, but also strengthens ourselves. His story is a reminder that by opening our hearts to forgiveness, we can create new opportunities and transform relationships. As the man walked away, Joao watched with a sense of accomplishment. The journey of forgiveness and reconciliation had not only brought a new chapter to his story, but also reinforced the message that, with courage and humanity, we can overcome any challenge. With forgiveness granted and a new opportunity for collaboration, Joao closed an important chapter of his journey. His cafe continued to thrive, not only as a successful business, but as a beacon of hope and transformation for everyone who walked through its doors. Joao learned that true strength comes not only from resilience, but also from the ability to forgive and make space for new beginnings. He turned challenges into opportunities, criticism into motivation, and above all, kept his heart open to what life had to offer. His story reminds us that regardless of adversities, we have the power to turn our dreams into reality and make a positive impact on the world around us. With courage, creativity, and a dose of humanity, we can all overcome obstacles and inspire others to do the same. And so, Joao's journey teaches us that amidst difficulties and criticism, there is always a chance for growth and renewal. His legacy is a testament to the power of forgiveness, resilience, and the strength of the human spirit. If Joao's story touched you, and if you believe that we can all learn and grow from our experiences, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your interaction is essential for us to continue bringing inspiring and motivating stories like Joao's. Share this video with friends and family who also need a reminder that the impossible can become possible with perseverance and an open heart. Thank you for watching and for being part of this amazing community. Together, we can continue transforming lives and inspiring each other. Stay tuned for more stories that show that every challenge is an opportunity to shine.